Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll show you a science fiction action thriller film, The Blackout. Spoiler ahead, watch out and take care. Thanks to technological advancements, people in the future live a convenient and comfortable lifestyle. Suddenly one day the world is plunged into darkness. Lights are out, and the plane drops down like a dead bird. All sorts of communications are down. The whole planet suffers from a blackout, except for a small area near Moscow in Russia, where the electricity is still on. Oleg, a serviceman, happens to be on vacation in the light area. He tries to call his family after he finds out about the blackout from the news on TV. But no phone signals can be found. The light area is isolated by the darkness, spreading worldwide. To figure out what is going on, the government establishes a defensive perimeter quickly and sends out reconnaissance groups, as well as drones to investigate the dark area. Everyone in the dark area is dead, and their bodies scatter all over the place. Oleg is ordered to check in a newly built base called Outpost, the only effective defense that humans have right now. During a meeting, a leader introduces that the dark area is far more dangerous than people could even imagine. 5 teams of soldiers have been sent inside the dark area, but none of them comes back from it. However, a corpse is brought back from the dark area by a team that only reaches the edge of the danger zone. The autopsy states that the person is killed by an interior virus that appears inside the person. It seems like that all people in the dark area are killed for the same reason. It sounds bizarre and hard to believe, but this is the only explanation that seems logical. On that night, a huge number of unknown creatures are emerging towards the base from the forest 3 kilometers away. Radar shows that the unknown attacker group is massive. Plus, they are bigger than human, and they are moving very fast. Tons of soldiers take up positions and form a defense line at the edge of the dark area, waiting to fight. Shadows flash past, and gunshots lit the night. The next morning, a soldier wakes up, but only to find a dead brown bear is on top of him. On the way to the medic, he sees dead soldiers all over the place, and hills of dead brown bears appear outside the army's defense barrier. The army can't figure out why the bears become savage, and what makes them attack the base. While the army is dying to know the reasons, an alien with his mouth and nose shows up with answers. 200,000 years ago, after the aliens' original planet ran out of resources, they created humans based on themselves and inhabited humans on Earth in order to reform the Earth more suitable for aliens to live as a replacement. But the humans are created inferior to the alien creators, who actually possess superpowers. After all the developments humans made in the past years, the young planet Earth is finally habitable for the aliens, and now they are coming to take over the planet. Humans on Earth must die to make spaces for the alien immigrants that will arrive tomorrow in a giant migration spaceship. Humans are supposed to be purged in 3 steps. First, the blackout to cut all communications throughout the world. Second, initiate a self-destruction program that is planted in the human, which is the interior virus that kills tons of people in the dark area. However, in the course, a small system bug occurs that allows electricity to remain in this small light area, and no people are self-destructed either. But there is an alien puppeteer with the mind-controlling superpower, who can fix this bug by manipulating people's thoughts. He is going to dominate 160 million dead people from the dark area, turning them into his puppet army to fight against the light area, which is also called the 3rd step. The savage bears are like foreplay before the real thing. To win this battle, the remaining human beings have to kill the puppeteer before he launches the attack. The reason why Running Nose is willing to assist humans against his own race is because he sees himself as a human's god that wants to keep his creations alive, as well as to lead them to a brand new civilization. He knows that the puppeteer is hiding on Earth, but he does not know where exactly. A survived soldier, coming back from the quarantine zone, has somehow gained a psychic ability that creates a psychic connection with the puppeteer. The psychic soldier is the other reason why Running Nose wants to help humans. Later, many trucks of fighters, accompanied by Oleg and Running Nose, are sent out to kill the puppeteer. After the psychic soldier locates his position through Running Nose's help, the psychic soldier stays in the base due to his leg injury. At the same time, the puppeteer sees the humans' plan via the psychic soldier's mind. So he orders his zombified army to attack the outpost base immediately. Human soldiers are in a fatal war with a gigantic amount of enemies. Soon the sky is lightened by different flare bombs from the human side. The purple ones mean the sub-team needs backup, while the red ones mean the sub-team is about to be terminated. Situations back at the base are not positive either. The puppeteer launches tons of missiles at the base, although many of them are shot down by the human defense system. Unfortunately, one missile hits through and destroys the base. The psychic soldier is killed when the base is all blown up. Running Nose, Oleg, and the sub-team are the last hope of human beings. The sub-team arrive in the dark area the next morning, but is stopped by a crowd of people under the control of the puppeteer. At first, the sub-team hesitate to hurt them because they look like normal people outside. However, inside, they follow no independent thoughts, but the puppeteer's order. A brutal fight between them starts again on the street, causing massive destruction, and many to lose their lives. Fighting through the puppet army, the sub-team makes it to a skyscraper, where the puppeteer is supposed to be hiding on the roof. Running Nose and few others go to fight the puppeteer, leaving the rest of the team to secure the entrance from more waves of attacks. During the battle, a sub-team member fails to stop a truck from the puppeteer's army before the truck crashes into the entrance of the building. Oil barrels at the back of the truck are lit, and the explosion kills all soldiers guarding at the bottom of the building, causing the army walking dead to swarm inside. While on the top of the building, Running Nose locates the puppeteer, who bears almost the same look. Running Nose knocks him down after several rounds of a fierce fight. In a joint effort, the puppeteer's heart is forcibly pulled out, and a grenade is thrust into his crushed open chest, which burns him to death. Because of that, Running Nose takes control of his puppet army and purges them all. All of a sudden, everyone in the puppeteer's army falls lifeless on the ground. Later, the survivors of the sub-team find out that Running Nose has the ability to save all the human beings before they were killed by the self-destruction program. But obviously, he doesn't do that, because he thinks those people are not necessary to save. And also, he believes that with a small number of humans and his superpower, a new world can be created anyway. In anger of losing loved ones, and Running Nose's lack of respect in human lives, Oleg determines to kill Running Nose. The remaining members of the sub-team fight with Running Nose, who however, can create many identical incarnations to avoid the attacks. During the chaos, one man spots out the real Running Nose, and throws him from the roof down to the ground. Not long after Running Nose's death, the aliens' migration spaceship descends from the sky, and lands next to a skyscraper. Oleg goes on the ship with the other survived soldiers, and are astonished to find countless sleeping pods inside. Oleg believes that these aliens will continue to wipe out the whole human race after they wake up. Therefore, the soldiers open fire at the pods to kill as many aliens as they can before the capsule timers reach 0. Even though there are too many left intact. In order to speed up the pace, they decide to break the pipes for oxygen supply, and momentarily, sleeping capsules are ruined by sections. So are the numerous aliens sleeping inside. The spaceship and even the ruined city outside are flooded with their green-colored blood. However, when it comes to the last pipe, the soldiers are shocked to discover that it supplies the last section of pods, which contain aliens' children. A woman in the team could not kill the kids, and she stops others from killing them too. Seeing numerous alien children wake up and crawl out of their capsules soon, soldiers have no choice but to throw their weapons on the floor, proving that they will not harm them. All alien children crowd together, staring in confusion at the 3 human soldiers. Neither the alien children nor the human soldiers know what fate lies in front of them. This is Daniel CC Movie Channel. Peace out.